Hello everyone and welcome to Planning with Alo. Whether you are new to the channel or are coming back because it's been a long time, I know. I'm so glad that you decided to be here with me either way. In today's video, I'm going to do a plan with me for the month of April on this Peanuts Planner Co. DR161 insert that I've been using for the past 2 weeks and have been loving. I switched over from a traditional monthly layout, so if you're interested in seeing how it is that I fill this one out, then just go ahead and stay tuned, get you some coffee, some tea, and let's go ahead and get started. Here I'm just showing you the finished product, but here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use this hard plastic so that I can write a little bit more smoothly since I am set up on a blanket. And then here is just my brain dump, which I'm putting to the side. And I'm gonna pick up my gray mild liner to highlight the headers of the inserts just for a more structured look so that it could kind of start to guide me through the process. What I really enjoy about these inserts is that even though they're personal size and they're narrow and you don't have the entire monthly layout as you normally would, you still get a lot, like a ton of space to write out a lot of the things that you need to accomplish during the month. And you'll obviously see what I use each section for further in the video. But here I'm just going to label it for the month, which is going to be April, of course. And then I'm quickly going to fill out all of the days from 1 through 30. Then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so once I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and take out my handy dandy monthly routine card and go over it just to make sure that I don't miss anything. I go ahead and also take out my Sweet Caress dot stickers and my key so that I know what color to put down in my monthly part of the insert according to the color key that I have, and then I'll find those first and then go ahead and lay them out with a eyebrow tweezer because I have really big hands, so it's kind of difficult and it kind of gives me anxiety to pick on the little bitty stickers like this. So that's why I just go ahead and use that because it just makes it so much easier for me. So let's go ahead and do that. I do not go in any specific order when it comes to the color dots, but I will say that something that is very much of needed attention during the month is what gets a dot. For examples, any debt, which will be the red dot, that'll go ahead and get one. So I just kind of make sure to only put down dots on the dates that need special highlights. So with that said, I go and right away match whatever is on the right side of the insert to the left side, listed formatted dates, just so that I can go ahead and have the most important things out of the way for the month. And just because I know the camera is a little further away, so you're not really able to see as I'm writing, I'm just writing down things like the census, a dentist appointment, the taxes that are due, and another appointment that I have. Next up, I'm going to write down my headers. I really don't know why I didn't do that beforehand, but on this left side of the column, I like to write down personal stuff. And then on the right side column, I like to do any work and money related things. And then on the opposite side of the entire insert, over here in the top right hand corner, I use the little squares for any spending during the week. So I go ahead and add all of our spending between my boyfriend and I. That's what goes there. Then down below, we put all of our debt of the month at the end of the month. And then here in the big square in the middle, I like to do any reminders or also use it as an inbox in case I need to remember anything. This little orange bright page flag is what I like to lay down on that debt square that I mentioned earlier. And that is where I write out at the end of the month anything that we owe. Here I am back in my monthly routine card, going down the list and thinking about any new actions required, anything that's popping up in my head. I'm just writing it as I go, as well as moving over to the other side of the columns for any notes that I need to take that are work and money related. Next up, you'll just see me go down my brain dump little notepad that I had at the beginning of the video. And I am just crossing off all of the information that has officially been transferred onto the monthly, with the exception of this one reminder that I will pass on here. And once that is done, up top in the left side of the insert, I go ahead and go back to my reference card. This is where I write down my personal goals as well as my work and money goals. So even though the bottom part of the insert pertains to other things, I still go ahead and separate and use these two squares up top because, like I said, there's so much space. I go ahead and just use these for any goals that I have for the month. That way I can see it all in one place. This month for my personal goals, I want to get back into a workout routine. I want to bake a cake from scratch, and I want to continue to cook at home because I've been doing so good. I would also like to pay towards my medical debt, and then I would like to upload 2 videos to YouTube. So those are the goals. What are some of yours? Share with me if you'd like to in the comments. And voila, you guys, here is a close-up of the entire filled out monthly spread. Obviously, it'll get more full once the days pass by. But once I do that in my monthly, I also go ahead and take out my trackers. This is part of my monthly routine. So this is the habit tracker that I use from Peanuts Planner Co. This is another version of it, but it's more like compact. I do track a various amount of habits every month, but they're always the same thing. It's just a different month for every insert. So here I'm just transferring all of the information that was in March to April. And here I'm just giving you an overview of everything that I update every month, which is a total of 3 inserts, my monthly and both of my trackers. Here I'm just going to put them back in my planner. I always cut slits into my inserts because I always take them out to do the writing and planning on them. I never usually write in my planner when my inserts are inside unless I'm on the go. It just makes the whole process easier for me. Is anybody else like that, or is it just me? Anyway, so I'll leave the video in that note. This pretty much sums up today's video, you guys. I thank you so much for watching. If you stuck all the way through, let me know if this was of any help to you. Do you plan similar to the way that I do, or is it very different? Will you adapt anything from this video, or I don't know, I'm just curious. But until now, or until then, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.